Hey guys, it's Jared here. So really quick, I just wanted to do a quick introduction video of who I am and kind of my story a little bit as kind of my first video on here. So to get things started off, my name is Jared Pratt. I've been studying the subject of health and wellness and personal development and energy for probably the past 4 or 5 years now, and have really become passionate about this subject and helping other people change their life and change their future, change their health through methods that don't completely overrun your life. That was one of the problems for me. If you were to look at me 4 or 5 years ago, I was actually about 50 pounds heavier than I was now. I was completely lethargic, completely unmotivated, didn't want to get out of bed in the morning, had so much trouble actually going out there and doing the activities that were necessary for me to be successful in my career, to have an active social life. It was really just like, okay, I got up, went to work, did the bare minimum level of activity, came home, changed into pajamas, and binge watched Netflix and ate crappy food. And after a while, I really got tired of doing that, and especially hit home for me when a really close friend of mine was diagnosed with a very aggressive form of cancer. And I thought that they were really healthy, but this happened to them. They were only a couple years older than me, and I just was in shock and kind of had this come to Jesus moment where I had to realize, hey, I've got to make some changes here. And that's what I started doing. And so I started really researching health and eating healthy and how to kind of lose weight and get into a healthier state than I was. And in the process, ended up over the course of 6 months, I lost most of that 50 pounds, which weight that I'd put on when I moved from working in a retail job into working in an office job. And with just changing my diet, I lost 30 to 40 pounds over the course of 6 months. Had so much energy that I actually ended up starting to run Spartan races and train to run Spartan races because I was so excited about this change that had been made in me. And I got home from work at 5:30 and went, well, this is ridiculous. Why am I just gonna sit on the couch and watch TV? This is crazy. So I started to actually train for Spartan races, was going on 2 or 3 mile runs after work, or doing a whole bunch of burpees, or whatever it was that day that was part of my training regimen. Ended up running a Spartan race several months later, and over the course of another 6 months, I had lost another 10 to 15 pounds. And I guess I'm just telling you guys this because the there's this belief that being healthy and being fit and being in a state of high energy and high performance ends up taking up all of your time and takes away your life from the other things that are important to you, things like family and vacations and having a solid career and all of that stuff. And for me, I actually found a way to do it without having to get rid of everything else. And in fact, it actually helped me to maintain everything else because I had so much more energy. I could come home from work, I could do a workout. I was done by like 6:37, and then I could go out and go to dinner with friends or have a couple drinks or go to a coffee shop, play some board games or card games or whatever it was that ended up being my evening activities. Or I could just sit around and lounge at home if I wanted to. And I didn't feel guilty about it. Like there was never a point where I felt like this was unsustainable. And as I continued to kind of hone this and continued to develop this lifestyle change, I really got interested in helping other people to do it and started to research what it means to be a health coach, what it means to coach other people along in this process, got certified in that, and now I, have my own private health coaching practice, but I want to get all this information out to people who are all over the world who I probably can't actually ever meet with or help with, or maybe people who can't afford my coaching programs, but I want to be able to get something out there for you. So that's what this channel is really going to be all about. So I guess my introduction here is, welcome to the channel, welcome to my vision, welcome to my dream for a healthier world, welcome to my dream for being people who are more energetic and who are happier and who are more confident in themselves and who are going to go out and really accomplish their goals, really make the changes to their life that they think are important, that they see as valuable. And I'm so blessed, so blessed that you're here. If you could please subscribe to my channel, that's a huge help for me. Like I said, I'm trying to get all over the world, and more subscriptions helps me do that. But also, as a new YouTuber, I'm not making money off of this until you get to a certain requirements for the YouTube Partner Program. But I do have a Patreon page. The link for that is going to be in the description below this video. If you could go down there, check it out. I do have some really great rewards for people that do sign up for it. A lot of times, coaching programs that are actually lower cost than they would be if you would work with me privately. Some wellness boxes that get sent out to you, email recipes, all that kind of stuff just for joining me. But even if you can't afford one of those tiers, $5 a month is something, and it helps me. So if you could just go there and get set up on my Patreon, become a Patreon donator, that would be so huge for me. I would really appreciate you guys. Anyway, that's all I've got for you on this video. I'm really looking forward to moving forward some more with you and getting all this information that's up here out into the world for you guys. So glad you're here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.